All right, let's get into it. Today, we're taking a really close look at something called the Legacy Builders Program. You've probably heard the buzzwords done for you digital business, 100% profit. Sounds pretty incredible, right? So, what we're going to do is break down exactly what this thing is, how it's supposed to work, and who it's really for, all based on what they themselves are saying. So here's the plan. We're going to start with the big picture, the why. Then we'll dig into the nuts and bolts, the business model, what you actually do, what you get when you sign up, and maybe most importantly, who they say this is really for. Let's jump in. Okay, first things first. Every program like this starts by tapping into a problem, right? And this one goes right for the big one, that feeling of being stuck in the 9 to 5 grind. You know, that search for financial freedom, for a little more control over your own life. It's a feeling a lot of people can relate to. And they don't just talk about it in general terms, they hit you with this very specific, very powerful question. How would an extra $900 per day change your life? I mean, just think about that for a second. That number isn't just pulled out of a hat. It's designed to make you dream, right? To imagine working from anywhere, having more time with your family, finally getting away from that burnout. And to really bring that problem home, they put a face to it. They share a story from a guy named Timothy Gregory, a real estate broker. Now, he talks about the stress of not knowing where your next paycheck is coming from, the need for something reliable you can count on. It's a smart move, really. It takes this big idea of financial pressure and makes it feel incredibly personal. So that's the problem they're setting up. Now let's get to their answer, the proposed solution, the Legacy Builders Program itself. Let's see what it's all about. Okay, so what is it? Well, they pitch it as a complete done-for-you digital business in a box. It's not just a course. They say it's a live, interactive system that comes with coaching. And here's the key. It's aimed right at beginners. We're talking people who aren't tech wizards, don't have a huge following online, and don't even have a product to sell. And then they hit you with this number, over 50,000 members. Wow. This is what's known as social proof. The idea is simple. If that many people are already in, it must be legit, right? It's all about making you feel like you're not taking a leap in the dark, but joining a massive established community. And if 50,000 people wasn't enough, check this out. They claim the community has collectively pulled in over $29 million in just 10 months. Now, that is a staggering number, designed to show that this thing has serious potential. But it's important to remember that's a collective figure. It's not what every single person is making on average, but the total for the whole group. So this all leads to a big question, doesn't it? How on earth can you make 100% profit on something you didn't even create? Well, the answer to that is the engine that drives this whole thing. It's a concept called Master Resell Rights. So, Master Resell Rights, let's call it MRR for short. What is it? Think of it like a special kind of license. When you buy a digital product that has MRR attached, you're not just buying the product itself, you're buying the right to sell that exact same product over and over again, and you get to keep every single penny. The analogy they use is pretty good, actually. It's like a cell phone store selling you an iPhone. They didn't invent the iPhone, but they have the rights to sell it to you. Now, here's where they really try to set themselves apart. They put MRR head-to-head with other online business models you probably heard of. Think about affiliate marketing. You only get a small cut, right? A commission. Or drop shipping and network marketing, where your profit margins can be tiny and you don't really own anything. The big selling point they hammer home with MRR is this. You get 100% of the profit. Not a piece, not a percentage, all of it. And you own the whole process. Okay, so the business model makes sense. But what do you actually do? What's the day-to-day look like? Well, they lay it all out in what they call a 3-step automated blueprint. And it's pretty straightforward. Step 1, you basically plug into their ready-made system. We're talking websites, sales funnels, all the tech stuff is already built. Step 2, you get live coaching and mentorship. So you're not just left on your own. You can actually talk to people. And step 3, you learn how to use social media, TikTok, Instagram, to attract people and let the automated system do the selling. All right, let's get down to brass tacks. What's actually in the program? And the big question, what does it cost? It's time to look under the hood at the different levels and see what you get for your money. So, there are four different ways to get in, four different tiers. It starts at $100 for what they call the launch pad, and it goes all the way up to $900 for the top tier Legacy Builder program. Now, here's the most important part to get. When you buy a tier, you get the resell rights for that product plus all the ones below it. So if you go all in at the $900 level, you unlock the ability to sell all four products, giving you four different income streams. And no matter which level you join at, the core stuff is included for everyone. You get that pre-built website, though full disclosure, there's a one-time $39 setup fee for that. You also get the done-for-you email campaigns, the automation tools, and all the training on how to build your brand and use social media. And of course, you get access to that huge community of 50,000 people and all the live coaching sessions. Now, this next part is pretty interesting. After they've told you all the amazing things about the program, they actually switch gears and tell you who this is not for. It's kind of like a filter to weed people out. So let's see who they say should stay away. So, according to them, if you're looking for some kind of get-rich-quick button, this isn't it. If you're not willing to actually put in the work, they're saying, don't bother. Same goes for people who aren't coachable or aren't willing to learn some basic online skills. It's a common approach, really. It helps manage people's expectations from the get-go and makes the whole thing feel more transparent. And they leave you with this one last pretty emotional question, really framing the whole decision as one of those big life-changing moments. So let's just recap everything we've looked at. Legacy Builders is a done-for-you digital business system. It's built around this Master Resell Rights model, which is how they can promise 100% profit. It offers a big community and a lot of support, but it definitely requires an investment of both money and effort. So is it the right move for you? Well, that's a decision only you can make. If you're finding these tutorials valuable and you're serious about integrating AI and automation into your business to save time and build scalable systems, I invite you to join our free school community. This isn't a place for hype or unrealistic promises. Instead, it's a focused environment where we continue the conversation, share practical workflows, and troubleshoot real-world AI implementation challenges together. Inside, you'll find extended discussions on the AI tools and automation strategies we cover here on the channel, exclusive mini tutorials and workflow breakdowns that go even deeper, a supportive network of fellow entrepreneurs, freelancers, and creators who are actively building with AI, opportunities to ask questions directly and get feedback on your own automation projects. It's a space dedicated to continuous learning and practical application, helping you move from understanding concepts to implementing effective AI solutions in your day-to-day operations. To join, simply click the link in the description below. I'm looking forward to connecting with you there and helping you further streamline your work and build real leverage with AI.